Hello, this is Daryl at 10 Foot Truck, Good Attitude Services. I just got back from a washer machine removal, and it's a fairly nice day today. I actually took a video of it. Maybe I'll post a video just being on the road. It was supposed to snow this weekend, but it didn't, and so it's actually been really good weather for the winter for this time of year. It's actually pretty warm. I mean, it's cold, but usually it's a lot colder. And we haven't seen any significant amount of snow, only up in the higher elevations. It's supposed to snow next week, a couple days, but they've been saying it's going to snow. Last week they said it was going to snow. It's supposed to snow this weekend, no snow. So it's back and forth with the weather. We don't know, but they say it may snow during the week. So it is going to get colder, I noticed. It's going to start dropping in the 20s and below freezing. So anyway, I got this washer and it looks pretty good. Looks like a decent washer, but I'm not going to take it and test it out. I didn't ask the customer if it worked. He had it in the driveway. It was just a curbside removal. So I didn't, he just he paid me and I just took it away, but I didn't ask him if it worked. I'm assuming it doesn't, but I did meet a guy not that long ago. Well, it's quite a ways back. I got rid of my old washer and dryer, and the guy who picked it up, he seemed to know about appliances. So I asked him if he repaired old appliances or fixed them, and he said yeah. So I kept his number because in the other city I lived in before I moved here, I had a guy who would pick up all the old washers and dryers and appliances that I picked up on removals, and instead of me disposing them, he would take them and he fixed them. He was a appliance repair guy, and he would turn around and fix them and sell them. So sometimes people he might take the parts. I mean, it looks like a fairly good quality washer. Has a good drum in there. So I mean, I'm sure he could, if it doesn't work, he could part it off to use some of these parts, since he probably has a lot of washers and appliances. So if you know a person who does appliance repairs and recycles them, that's a good way to go, because then you don't have to dispose of it. It's not really worth taking it down to the metal recyclers. You're not gonna get much money for them, at least here. And then it's gonna cost me $20 to dump it. That's a minimum fee where I go to dump to the transfer station. I don't want to pay that. I'm just gonna have the guy pick it up. I'm sure he'll pick it up. I'll find out. I'm gonna call him tomorrow. I am gonna drain it. I noticed it had a lot of water and it's super heavy. I'm like, why is it so heavy? It's probably full of water, but there's a drain plug right there. And I don't want to drain it right now because it's really cold. It'll probably just freeze up tonight on the ground there. So I'm gonna try to wait, but I'll drain it out so it's easier to move. So yeah, it's a good thing to have to know an appliance recycler or appliance repair guy in your local area, because it will save you money if you're able to get these things recycled, to get into someone who can actually repair them or use the parts. So that'll be good. Anyway, just want to talk about that. Hope everyone's doing great out there, and it's coming to the middle of winter. Or was it? Let's see. Yeah. So we're heading the other direction. It's staying light out later, so looking forward to that. Unfortunately, we're not getting much snow here. Well, you could look at it either way. I'm cool with it not being all kinds of snow around here, but some people like the snow, and they miss that this year has been very, very light. The only snow I've seen out here is when I went up and did a labor job last week for a repeat customer. I did some firewood. I took some firewood up to their second floor where they stack their firewood. I've helped them out a lot with their firewood and different things like that. But they're up at a higher elevation. There was quite a bit of snow up there, which is not too far from here, but it's a higher elevation. Down here in the valley, we didn't get any snow on the ground. But even at the customer's house today, where I picked this up, they were at a little bit higher elevation, and he had snow on his property in his front yard. So, but normally we get snow down here, but it's just been. I mean, we usually have this roads plowed multiple times throughout the winter, but the plow guys, I'm sure they're not doing very well around here. For their businesses slowed down, and they're usually the landscapers who during the winter they do the plowing, they do the snow plowing. So that's not good for their business, but that's for me driving the truck. I don't have to worry about driving in the snow, so it's good for me. So but you never know, it might snow later on, maybe this week, we'll see. other than that, it's been great. I've been putting up some ads and getting the truck going. I got a better better rate on my insurance, on my commercial insurance, which is good. I'm saving probably, oh god, I think I'm saving half. It's half the cost of what I normally pay. I'm only going to be paying 116, and that's with roadside assistance a month, so 1,000. I think it's over 1,000 a year, but it's not like I was paying like a couple thousand, or actually more than 2,000. Was it? It was like 253 or two. No, it was around 200. It was 253 for the car, roughly, and 200 because I was using the car as a commercial vehicle too, and the truck is a commercial vehicle for deliveries. And I think it was probably around 200. I think around 200 for the car per month. So it was pretty high. So I went and I contacted Vern Funk. They're a broker out here. I don't know if they have them in other areas, but they gave me a really good deal. So I got some better, it's lower price on the commercial insurance. So I'm happy about that because that's going to save me money. Anyway, you can save money and your expenses is a good thing to do. So I didn't know that, but I just was looking around because it was just too expensive for me to pay for that insurance. I needed to get a better deal, so I found a better deal on that. That's good. So that was a good thing this week. Starting to get some calls, had some repeat jobs, and hopefully, if it doesn't snow this week, I'll be putting up ads and getting some jobs this week. So we'll see. But anyway, hope it's all great out there for you guys. You're getting some great jobs, and you had a great weekend. So anyway, nice talking to you guys, and we'll talk to you later. This is Daryl at 10 Foot Truck Good Attitude Services signing out.